Well, hello there! It's Retro Spirits Gaiden, and this is TOAPLAN Volume 1 on the Nintendo Switch console. This is a cartridge, a compilation of games by Tatsujin, Bitwave, Clear River Games, of TOAPLAN games from back in the day, like you remember when you were a kid and you used to spend your lunch money down the arcade. TOAPLAN Volume 1 Arcade Collection. We've got Fireshark, we have got Fireshark, we've got Tiger Heli, we've got Twin Cobra, Outzone, Fixate, Batsugun, Dogyun. Some of these games have got multiple versions of them. Let's play Fixate because I've not really played this game before. That concept art there for Fixate doesn't fill me with confidence. So as you can see, we have a screen layout which is heavy on shite borders. So we've got like a sort of a bezel painted around the screen. I think we've got a sort of pixel perfect scaling option here, so it's filling the blank space with a piss poor metallic bezel. But outside of that we have some random graphics and information available at all times, just for your reference, ease of reference and reference purposes. Fixate is the sequel to Outzone. It shares a lot of the same characteristics, but is not as good looking or sounding and doesn't have the same flair. So if I was to run these games side by side, I think this one probably does have more impressive kind of explosions and things, but Outzone just looks and sounds and plays like the better game. We've got creepy looking caterpillar style robot tanks here, firing bullets from their caterpillar robot tank faces. Look at the sort of electricity bubbling around them when you shoot them, that's kind of nice. They explode into satisfying chunks when you destroy them. Pick up the gold. I love gold! That's all good. Don't pick up the question mark. I gave you that horrible chunky laser, which wasn't very good. The sound effects are quite loud in the mix and very repetitive. There's my smart bomb. It fires space donuts. Oh, we got space donuts. Oh man, it doesn't get any more exciting than space donuts. Some more gold. Yeah, I think I'll get fun out of this game, but it's not on initial play an Outzone beta. We've got, like, at the bottom of the screen there, looks like we've got a ninja, we've got a blue robot man, we've got Mike Tyson, we've got Sarah Connor, we've got like a frog, we've got Dolph Lundgren, another robot, and someone with purple hair. That horrible kind of explosion there was actioned by me destroying the bosses. Yeah, not that impressive. Oh, we've got creepy spiders. Do you see that creepy little spider? There's another one. Say spider, he's only got 4 legs. Creepy! Let him go, he's got pointy legs. They've got colour cycling on the grass there. Most impressive. Ooh, we've got a giant phlegm snake made out of balls of delicious bloody phlegm. Oh, make my day! Don't know what the dude shouts when he revives. So as he said, make my day. This spider's got very random walking patterns. Oh, died again. Okay, that's Fixate. Yes, I'll probably play that some more. That's one of the games on this cartridge. So we all know about Flying Shark, we know about Ultimate Tiger, we know about Tiger Heli. We've all played Batsugun. Dogyun is a weird one. I will say that. Let's play Fireshark. Let's play one of the Firesharks. So there's multiple ROM versions on here. There's a 2-player version of Fireshark there. The Japanese and American version. Right, Fireshark is double hard in the arcade. The Mega Drive version is actually a lot easier and a lot more fun to play. This is quite a punishing game in its arcade incarnation. So punishing in fact that they give you a 3-way shot to start off with, not that it bloody helps. What makes Fire Shark so hard is the sniping enemies and the enemies that want to just crash into your face. They're just attracted to your eyeballs. They want to put their propeller blades in your eyeballs, as the picture at the side shows. Aircraft trying to chop your face up with its propeller blade. Again, we've got the rubbish at the side of the screens that gives us information we don't really need. And Fire Shark has what I consider a classic sounding TOAPLAN soundtrack. This is what I think of when I think of TOAPLAN soundtracks. There's this kind of, whatever instrumentation this is in this style, which is all well and good. So this cartridge is £35, 35 English pounds. You can get, I think you can get it on disc for the PlayStation and Xbox. So you get 8 games for £35. And Fire Shark here is also available on a separate compilation called Shot Triggers. That's by M2. And M2 have added different gameplay modes. Here we're looking at some graphic modes in terms of turning off the borders and stuff. Yeah, the M2 Shot Triggers version has an easy mode and the Mega Drive version on there. And it's better for training the game, I guess. Oh, we've got some weird scanline thing here, which is, looks like it's bending the image slightly. That's very strange. It's got a vignette on it as well, so it makes it darker towards the edges of the screen. Don't like that effect very much. When you get shot in Fire Shark, you can launch a smart bomb and it has like a back at you guys kind of I got you and you got me kind of like mutual destruction is assured scenario. Right, I'm not doing very well here. Keep getting shot by guns. Oh, that's shoot 'em ups are stressful, aren't they? Oh, I just got a 5-way shot there and immediately died. Yeah, this game is quite difficult. Let's go back to the display and let's rotate it so we're playing Tate mode. Now, I've not been able to find a option that rotates the controllers. So if you're going to pick Tate mode, you do need to rotate your television or monitor to make it make sense. Or you can rotate your joypad, I suppose, and play it in a weird orientation. You could do it that way. That would work. So we're just going to continue here. As you can see, we've got the scanline stuff on. We've got the vignette. We've got a slight bendy feel to the screen, which is fine. I'm not a massive fan of these kind of filters, but I guess it did keep someone gainfully employed for a few months to write them. Or it could just be something that they bought from a shop, like off an online thing. You want some filters? Buy some. Here's a shader. Why is the code? £3.50. Could be one of those things. Or they could have got a guy to beaver away with multiple different CRT TVs. He's trying to emulate them, each one perfectly. This one is the Sony Trinitron 14-inch flat screen model that he's emulating here. This is a perfect pixel replica of that TV. It's not, I made that up. Pick up the lightning bolts for bonus points. Beautiful. Shoot the tanks and shoot the planes. Oh, this tank's firing 9 shots at you in one go. It doesn't like you at all. Okay, there's a factory there. You've got a biplane that's really tooled up versus a lot of military equipment here. Now, if I was going to send a plane to war versus a very tooled up army, I probably wouldn't pick a biplane. That's just me. Right, so let's go back to the main menu. I'd pick a stealth bomber or something if you're interested, or potentially a drone. There's no point putting a human in it to pilot, is there? This is Outzone. Outzone is one of my favourite TOAPLAN games, if not my favourite TOAPLAN game. From back in the day, I used to play this in the arcade all the frickin' time. And the arcade version did not have a shitty drawn bezel around the screen, a picture of Matt Damon at the side with a foppish haircut, and green blob, which I suppose is either the Borg or a mouldy taco, or it could be a sunrise on an alien planet. Answers on a postcard to Matt Damon. Right, we are playing Outzone. Beautiful. Pick up the C to change your weapon if you want to fire in 3 directions, like I've got now. Don't pick up the C. If you want to fire in 1 direction, one that you're walking, you use the C and you can do that. That's cool. So I like the fact that the options there are quite limited. It would have been easier if they just would have put that on a button, I suppose. Like picking up the C's they're always placed where you need to change your weapon anyway. So I don't know why you wouldn't just put it on a button, to be honest. But that's me being picky. Pick up the E for the energy, fill up the energy bar. Right, let's kill these uni-wheeled blobs of machinery. Lovely stuff. Could do that sometimes without using a smart bomb, but it was going to get me there because I've manoeuvred my way into trouble. Classic soundtrack, beautiful graphics. Immediately, I mean, you can see in comparison to Fix 8, this looks chunkier, more impressive, and sounds a lot punchier. So I don't know what happened with Fix 8 really. I don't know why they changed the formula, but they did. That'll be down to some game director. Oh look, there's the boss for the level going underneath me. Oh, see you in a bit, mate. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you, mate. I can't get you at the moment, but just you wait, boy. That wasn't much of a threat, was it? I can't really do. I can't really do threats. I like the 3-way shot. I like the Super Ball at the side there. There's a thing that says Super Ball, and that is a shortcut to victory in this game. I feel the Super Ball. You get that, you can kill everything very quickly indeed. You just have to be lucky to pick it up. Super Burner, not so much. Super Ball, yes. Matt Damon agrees. You can see the look on his face. He's got like a cybernetic eye. Oh, he's cool. Matt Damon. Right. Yes, £35 gets you these games. Dogian is not a game I've played much. I've played it on this compilation. It's okay. I wouldn't buy this cart for that game in particular. Obviously, I'm banging on about Outzone because I do love it so. I love it more than Fix 8. I just like Outzone. Flying Shark's cool. We've got a rapid fire option here, which isn't as punishing as the M2. Rapid fires. Flying Shark is freaking hard. Ultimate Tiger is hard. Sky Shark, or whatever it's called, the sequel to Flying Shark, Fire Shark, is freaking hard. I mean, on play, doesn't seem as hard. Fix 8 is okay. This is okay. Batsu Gun is okay in terms of difficulty, but they're all quality games. And I'm sure you'll find a favourite there. The only one I think that maybe lets the side down on this cartridge or disc is Tiger Heli. Tiger Heli, not Ultimate Tiger. Ultimate Tiger's good. Tiger Heli's like the precursor to Ultimate Tiger, and whilst it's okay, it's a bit basic, and it's not going to be enough to distract you from playing the better games on this cartridge. It's a bit of a filler. So whether this is worth 35 quid to you will depend on whether you know these games, or whether you like rock hard shoot 'em ups. And if you do, it might be worth checking out, but do be aware that the Shot Triggers collection also has some of these games covered, and they've got better gameplay modes in them. Alright, ta-ra.